Review of hard money lenders. What to be aware of before you choose a hard money lender. Using transactional funding to close real estate transactions is often confused with hard money lending. The essential element that differentiates transactional lending from hard money lending is the amount of time it takes to pay back these loans. Hard money loans can be for weeks, months, or even years, while transactional funding is typically 1 to 4 days. Hard money, or asset-based lending, is typically used for real estate investors and rehab flippers to fund their purchases that will be held for extended periods from 30 days to 1 year or longer. These purchases can be rental or single-family properties with the end goal of reselling them in the near future for a profit. Sometimes a hard money loan is acquired by an investor as a bridge loan until permanent lending can be completed. The longer the investor holds the property, the less profit he will eventually make, and every day counts against him. Hard money lenders have been referred to as predatory lenders by some investors because of the higher than normal interest rates, points, and junk fees they charge to a borrower. However, these asset-based lenders loan on the value of the asset or property involved, and they have to be ready to foreclose on the property to recover their money, sometimes with only a few days' notice. When you decide you need a hard money lender for your business, you'll need to review the terms and conditions carefully, as you may even personally be held responsible for the failure of the loan. Here are some key terms and conditions to review when choosing a hard money lender. There should be no junk fees whatsoever. These expenses can be called many things, such as an inspection period, document prep fee, loan application fee, loan processing fee, underwriting fee, administration fee, and other innovative and descriptive terms for what are junk fees on your closing statement. There should be no points charged at the closing. Loan terms should be flexible and be 1 to 3 years in duration. The amount of participation by the borrower should be limited to a maximum of 30% of the purchase price and should become less with time and familiarity with the lender. There should be no credit checks, and a previous bankruptcy should not matter. The interest rate charged should be reasonable. Because this type of loan to investors is classified as a business-to-business loan, usury rates do not apply in most states, and the rate should be 12% plus or minus 1%. The amount of time to process the documents for the loan should be 1 day to a maximum of 1 week. The hard money lender should have substantial reserves so the borrower doesn't have to worry about his lender not having funds available to come to his closing. The prospective hard money lender should have a number of programs available for investors, which should include lines of credit with no administrative fees for established rehabbers, auction financing for experienced investors who purchase property at the tax deed auctions, and transactional funding. The amount of money that should be available to an investor borrower should be between $75,000 and $5 million. The hard money lender should be loaning his own money, so the loan is personal in nature, and since relenders tend to charge higher rates and fees to cover their expenses. In the final analysis, a hard money lender can reject any applicant, but the ability to borrow hard money can be the beginning of an accelerated growth rate for every real estate investor. Thanks for joining me for this overview of hard money lenders. I'm Dave Dinkle.